Okay, guys, I am back. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I fell off. Yep, I fell off of the wagon, and it's gonna happen. I guess my advice would be to, if you're looking to go on long streaks, prioritize your streak. But if you're not looking for long streaks, if you're looking for something specific, like let's say getting closer to God, or like let's say if you're looking to attract women, those are all going to have different calls for those different situations. I'd say if you want to get close to God, definitely go on long streak. You will get closer to God. If you want to go for girls, go for as long as you want to, because then you'll get girls. Basically, find your clarity, find exactly what it is that you want, and go for that. Um, I didn't think that I wanted to go for girls until I fell off. And what happened was that last video that I uploaded, I was probably at 6 months, and I had retained for another 2 months after that. But my clean streak went to a dirty streak, meaning I was drinking alcohol, doing drugs, and it took me off the course. Do not fall into the trap. If you're looking to go on long streaks, do not fall into the trap of, I'm just going to relapse on New Year's and I'm going to get right back on the horse, even if you're on a long streak, because someone like myself who has dealt with a lot of lustful issues for quite some time now, it really took me off course. Um, it really cluttered my mind. So, yeah, I look older because I am older, but also, um, when you lose your seed, you lose a part of yourself. You lose part of your DNA. You lose part of your manual instruction. So I'm back. We're gonna DNA max for the rest of 2026, and actually, I'm gonna try and go for the rest of my life. Because I've had my fair share of sexual experiences. I started off this journey kind of as an incel, and then I was able to become celibate by choice, and that has really healed a lot of pieces inside of me. And when you heal a lot of pieces inside of you, naturally women are going to be more attracted to you because, I had the red pill rage. I was angry at women because I didn't understand their nature, and when I finally understood their nature, it was like, what? This is fucked up. But I think that was just less of it being fucked up and more so me being fucked up because I just wasn't in acceptance of reality for what it truly is. And when you go and look at reality for what it truly is, you're just less likely to be mad about it because it is what it is. It is going to be what it is going to be, regardless of how you feel about it. So you might as well try and get informed. You might as well try and be aware. And I'm back. I'm sober too, thank God. So I'm probably on, I want to say, I'm on a 3-month streak. I'll probably say 90 days. Also haven't really been clean. I've been sober for about 3 months. Yeah. I've been sober. Yeah. I drink here and there, but I've been sober for a whole month and a half so far. Whole month and a half I've been sober, but I've been celibate for about 3 months. And I've also been on semen retention for about 3 months. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it this time. You watch all these semen retention creators, and they're talking about celibacy and stuff, and it's all great. It's all great. It's all good stuff. It really is. But then, for me, I almost like wanted to do semen retention and celibacy for their reasons, and I didn't really take into consideration, why do I want to do this? Sure, the benefits are great. Getting closer to God, that's the best, of course. You know, artificial, or not the artificial, the superficial benefits are cool too. You know, like your hairs grows back thicker, your eyes get clearer, your skin gets clearer. You just feel more vibrant, and you are more vibrant. Um, and that, all of that stuff is great, but honestly, when I'm not celibate, it's like my life genuinely feels like it's getting worse. Like it just feels like either I'm stagnant or my life gets worse when I lose my seed. And I don't think that this is for everybody. I don't think that retention is for everybody. You know, um, I think like, you know, you gotta have your reasons. You got to want to do this for yourself, and you got to find out why exactly you're doing this. So I did it for the girls, got the girls, cool, but now I'm doing it for me, and not just me, but me. I'm doing it for God too, because with my life feeling better, I can't help but believe and feel within my very essence that it's getting better because of God. You know, things are just getting much more better because I'm in alignment with righteousness, and not just righteousness for the sake of righteousness, but righteousness for the sake of living and doing the right things because that's the right thing to do. Now, you can ask yourself, where does the moral compass come from? Um, you know, if you believe in God, good chances are that your moral compass is better than most. that's just you know, the pretty much bare minimum. But I think it's important to have compassion. You know, study the greats. You know, study Jesus Christ, in my opinion, the greatest of all time. But I'm not here to push that on anybody. So, you know, study the Buddha, study Krishna, if you want. I mean, personally, it's not like I study any of these people. It's just more like I'm familiar with Jesus Christ through going to church and being raised as a Christian as I was. And then also, I'm familiar with the Buddha because right now I'm just reading quotes from him and stuff, and also reading Buddhist wisdoms, things like that. There's books you can buy. You can find books anywhere, Amazon, the store. You know, go to what is it called? Barnes and Noble. Yeah. So, yeah, this hair no longer represents my celibacy, unfortunately. But it's healthy, and it will moving forward. So, I just wanted to check in with you guys. It's been a few months. I hope I hope my life force hasn't tanked. It doesn't to me feel like it has, but I've been through a lot since I was last on camera. So let me know down in the comments, how is my energy feeling? Is it feeling good, feeling bad? I used to play music in the background, but to be honest, the music, it puts me in a flow state kind of sometimes, but then also sometimes, like when the song is changing, I feel like I want to listen to the music while I'm making the video. And then also when it's playing, I have to be sure to always speak, so it puts on a pressure to produce content. And obviously I'm going to produce content regardless. It's just I like to have the space. I like to have the freedom to speak at a tempo and a rhythm that I feel most naturally connected to. So happy 4th of July. This is the 5th of July I'm recording this on. I think the last time I released was like April 11th. Yeah, April 11th. So April, May, June, July. So on July 11th, I'll be at 2 months. Um, I'm gonna start recording more, uploading some more because um, it seems to have helped other content creators. You know, really keep them accountable. I was going good there for a second, but genuinely, I uploaded for 30 days straight because I wanted to take part in this challenge. It was a challenge. It wasn't like when I was recording and I labeled and I titled these videos like day 27. It wasn't like I was on day 27. I was on day 27 of a challenge, and at that point, I had already been 3 months on semen retention. So, um, back to what I was saying. This is not for everybody. You know, you got to figure out what it is that you want, but also, um, I think semen retention is it's a biological resource, biological system. It's not the best biological system because you have things like the sacred secretion. Shout out to Psychosmos, PSYCOSMOS. So if you want to look that up, they're great. That team really dives into the sacred secretion process and what it is. And I mean, it's not like a clear answer per se, but they're definitely the most scientifically backed channel out there right now that has to do with the sacred secretion. And sacred secretion is just pretty much these biological processes that happen within your body outside of just semen retention that help you regenerate yourself. You know, obviously our cells are duplicating all the time, but they don't duplicate at 100% accuracy or precision. That's what I mean. But yeah, basically, it's a fountain of youth. Sacred secretion is a fountain of youth. It talks about a time of living a lifestyle that is conducive to regenerating and feeling fulfilled in your life. And that also has a lot of prerequisites, requirements, pretty much. Like, you know, celibacy is one of them, but you know, it's not about just celibacy, because obviously, you know, if you're celibate all the time, there is research to suggest that your prostate might be enlarged or whatever it is. It's not to say that I agree with scientists saying that you need to ejaculate 21 times a month or anything like that. No. What I'm saying is you could go celibate all you want, but celibacy is not the same as sacred secretion. So check that out. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next one. I appreciate it. Tap in. I'm going to make more videos. I don't know if it's going to be every day. We'll see. But I'm going to produce more content. I feel like this is certainly something that fulfills me. And I love to produce more than I consume. And I consume a lot. So this is also like a resolution of me just trying to express myself in a manner that allows me to feel fulfilled. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.